Hey everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Guess what? We have another episode of the Disgraceful series, part 2 technically. So again, imagine me not being very happy. I don't like doing it. In fact, last episode got so annoyed with the Tilly's character voice and the interrupting of their stupid story plot and all that kind of stuff that I'm not happy with. I had to turn the sound all the way down. For the vocals. Couldn't stand it anymore. Again, I'll be playing this in my Defiant class starship or an escort. I wanted to show the interior of this ship that I wanted to do, but again, Star Trek Online is so busy making all these feminists and all these homosexuals happy and doing their homosexual feminist storylines and showing us how strong women can be, that apparently the ability to change the interior of this ship has been broken or something, but I can't put my own interior in there. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and look at our next episode and I guess start it. So we did this stupid one, which was, yeah. Guys, I should warn you, they only get dumb from this point on. Dumber, I should say. But let's go and hail this episode.
Our information about events at Pavo is incomplete, but I believe the Terrans are undertaking a large-scale operation there. They have managed to coerce the planet's consciousness into serving their violent needs. Furthermore, they've turned Pavo's transmitter into a potent weapon. Time is of the essence. While the Alliance is mobilizing a larger response, we are, in effect, the first responders. It falls to us to do what we can to stop Captain Tilly and her crew before they solidify their control of Pavo. Failing to do so could be catastrophic. Ideally, we should return the Discovery and her crew to their proper time and space.
Destroyer.
Under the circumstances, removing the Terran presence from Pavo is the more immediate, logical need.
So, again, I had to turn the sound off because Tilly's voice was basically like nails on a chalkboard to me. I don't consider her a strong woman. I consider her to be a bitch. In the alternate universe, probably in the Prime universe, I just consider her to be mentally retarded and stupid. In Kirtzman's Prime universe, again, I want to clarify that as far as I'm concerned, nothing that Kirtzman does is in the Prime universe. It's his own universe, his own little world, and his own little retardation. So again, this is another episode that the only reason why I'm doing these episodes is I need to gain some levels, and then these items I'm getting here, they're not ones I use very often. The item for the next episode, I may have to suffer through that again to get items for that, and I probably will. And I may turn it into another bitch fest. And yeah, I'm totally aware I'm just bitching about it during these things, and I don't give a shit. Let's go and accept this episode. We're going to have to fly back to that planet. I try to get away from it. There we go. But that, at least it's a beautiful ship. You can look at that and go like, oh, yes, I love that ship. Okay. But, yeah. But again, I can't do anything with the interior of the ship right now until they fix it. And that's, again, because they're too busy fixing, you know, the important stuff. Women's suffrage. And before I begin this episode, I want to talk about that women's suffrage and how women got to vote. It's astounding how it was men that voted them in that rights and how many women did not want the right to vote. Yes, believe it or not, it is over 50%. Most women did not, in our history, want the right to vote. Yes, look at your history. Look at the facts. The facts. These are facts. They're historical. And there are many people trying to change history and make sure it's not, or hide history. But you know what? Facts are the facts. And these are written in history books. And there's been many articles written and point out that people are trying to change history. Change our history books. So all I have to say to them is the same thing I have to say with Kirtzman and Kirtzman's track. Fuck you and thank you for everything our country is going through. Alright, let's begin this shit show. Apparently I have to get closer to the right planet. I personally say I should just destroy the whole fucking planet. Let's go ahead and begin this shit show. I think the key word is illusions.
Based on my readings, I believe the Terrans have managed to
So that's the other thing I hate about this is they constantly interrupt things when I say something. And what I wanted to say on this episode, I think the key word with anything in Kirtzman's is illusions or illusionary problems. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do the combat. But at least I have some combat in here. And that's primarily what I'm doing. Showing off the ships, enjoying that. But it tends to be more complaining about the bitch ass of this stuff. Yep, and it's helpless. Use this, let's turn about. Let's say hello to my little friends. So it's astounding we will blow up the Klingon or the birds of prey, but we can't destroy the ISS Enterprise because that is bad. Alright. See, that's the thing, is that people that write these episodes don't actually think about what they're writing. They just think we're going to just take it in. What the fuck is that? Transporting. Alright. Oh, Klingon ship. Wreckage. Let's destroy that ship. Come on. I wish I had a tractor beam on you. Oh, evasive maneuvers, huh? I'll one up at ya. Yep. Alright. Taking us about. Let's say hello to my little friend. Stupid orc ship. Stupid Kirtzman. You know, I almost feel like Kirtzman should be a curse word. Kirtzman this! But, let's be honest with you, that's giving him way too much credit. Seriously, think about how many models of the Enterprise, Constitution class, the Galaxy class starship, all these models, Klingon birds of prey, that were sold over the years. And let's compare that to what has been sold on Kirtzman track. I wonder how much money he would have made if he would have, like, stuck to real track. And actually, Kirtzman doesn't have that ability.
I have the coordinates for the
Fuck you. I don't think Kirtzman has that ability. So, thinking about how much money all these other places like Netflix and all these other places would have made on real Star Trek if they had not done the feminist bullshit.
I have the coordinates for the science station on the planet's surface.
Don't care.
The research facility has already been attacked. We must...
Oh. If I remember right, my complaining on this is going to get so much worse. Oh, poor injuries. Oh, these are actually at least Federation characters. What the hell is she wearing?
Appreciated.
It looks like something that Councilor Troy would wear. No, okay, it's alright. Wait a minute. No, there's not even real Federation out. Yeah. Nah. Of course, you gotta give Star Trek Online. They're trying to sell certain things
My
too.
injuries are not life-threatening.
I have recovered.
We are fortunate. Our
Alright. Don't care about your fake track or your opinions. So,
device there, near the crystals. Disable it to interrupt the Terran's hold on Pavo.
alright. Okay, we have to go down farther. So, as we continue... Oh, there we go. There are more Federation guys I gotta take care of. Let's throw this. And boom. Ha! You're still standing, huh? So again, my complaint on this Star Trek episode is going to be these fucking crystals. Because these crystals do not exist. Now again, I think I watched the first episode of this on Kirtzman track wannabe. But I found it was retarded. And I have a tendency to want to play something else while watching it, so my soul doesn't suffer that much. So, let's see here, which way are we going? Looks like we're going this way and up that way. Anyway, these crystals are just stupid, and I haven't watched the continuing episodes and how they've evolved them into a higher level of stupidity.
I was able to take
I have, however, watched the episodes of those people who have chosen to suffer for me, and actually watched those episodes. So I feel really bad about that. Not bad enough to really watch it myself unless I'm ready to bitch and complain about it, but yeah. So I remember Stargate. I want to say somewhere around season 4 of Stargate, they had crystals like this at which the what the fuck is this thing? At which the no, I can't remember what they're called. The jeez. Oh well. Anyway, the bad guys in there, which again, what are they called? What are they? I've been on a Star Trek watch, so I was watching Stargate right before that. But basically, they had crystals there, and they destroyed all the crystals on this one planet. And I kind of feel like that's where Kirtzman stole this idea from, too. Which, I'm actually not knocking him for taking an idea in a crystal. So, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking him for that. I'm knocking for him for literally taking somebody else's idea and turning it into something stupid. That's what I'm talking about. That's my complaint. If it was actually a good idea and not, you know, Kirtzman level of retardation, which is the only thing I think he can actually do. That and okay, retardation is feminists are not retarded; they're just stupid. They don't have that excuse.
We should continue before the Terrans send reinforcements.
Yeah, I don't care. Oh look, reinforcements. I like it when she fell down. I didn't even shoot her that last time. It's probably the sickness I gave her that got her. Come on. Treat injury.
Fascinating. And
I just don't find it very fascinating. I actually find these crystals to be mentally stupid and retarded. And again, I've watched season 1, and then I have also what was it? I watched mostly the people who have watched it and their reviews on the episode, and how Kirtzman continually finds a way. Let's just insult white men, especially, you know, the white. And actually, I don't know if I can actually say especially. Let's just insult men, period. I know a lot of women will complain about like the 50s shows and how dumb women were, like in the Superman movie. I'm sorry, Superman series. How dumb the female character Lois was. But you know what? If you look at the male characters, they're secondary characters. They're automatically made to be a little bit foolish, and that's all of them. It's not gender specific. So on the last episode, in fact, what I'm going to do, so I'm not rudely interrupted, let's turn off the vocals here. And I might turn off the end so I can, like, have reasons to complain and bitch about what they're going to say about things. But in the last episode, I told you how women, when they're given the right to vote, they are the ones that actually didn't want to. A large majority did not want the right to vote. Yes, people, look at your history. Stop believing the mainstream media and the bullshit they're teaching. It was also the men who voted them and gave them the right to vote anyway, even though most of them did not want that vote. Didn't want that. It's astounding how happy women were then. In fact, we know even in the 70s, men were more happier than women. Women were more happier than men. And now it's vice versa because women wanted to do all the working. But again, this is just another sign of the mainstream media preaching bullshit. You know, nothing with facts. I was watching this one video with this one guy. He's, more of this stupid crystal shit. At least it's a cool cave. But anyway, I was watching this one video, and the first thing they had was this black guy on there, which, like, you know, he was, again, he was very foolish on what he was saying, kind of just stupid. And even though facts were given to him, and he admitted he didn't know history, he knows in his heart women were victims. And so he was laughable to listen to, and he was actually enjoyable and just listen to it. Oh, this is stupid bullshit crystal thing. Seriously. Anyway, getting back onto that. Then I watched this woman that was talking to him, and oh my gosh, this guy, I've been told that I have a whole crap load of patience. But no, this guy had patience because I could not stand her bullshit. Because it was all emotional bullshit and all the emotions that were built up inside about how she's a victim of men and being a woman of color. Oh my gosh. And it was clearly a clear fact that she had no idea what she was talking about. She had no actual understanding of history, and all she was going off was the emotions of what has been built in her, what society put in her. Yeah, she's a victim of society. So I do pity her for that. I also then brought into this white male who was so fucking stupid, mentally retarded and such. I had to like stop watching several times, and then I just quit because he was so freaking stupid, going off of mainstream beliefs of what is true with no facts to back it up. And he'd go back on the things he said continuously. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Shove those winches down. Shoot this prick face. And let's shoot Tilly a whole bunch of times. Let's actually... Oh, that's C3. Oh, that's right. I was shoved out because of this. Then I think I have to go fix something. Let's look at my map. I think you have to do something on the map. No. No, but everything Kirtzman is just so stupid. There it is. I see it now. It's like Kirtzman had his dick actually removed and placed with her vagina. Come on. Alright, where's another crewman? Are they up here? Right, where the heck is the rest of my crew? Ah, come on, I thought I had root defense. There's one over there. No, it's this one. Alright, where the hell is my crew? Seriously, I can't see my crew on the ground. I've never had this problem before. on. Where's the rest of my freaking crew? Oh, freaking A. Come on. So I'm automatically, all my crew is killed when it does that?
Enemy target on center. Personal shield losing power.
Alright, well I can't find my crew, so I'm just responding. And let's take care of the bitch Tilly. What the fucking ass? Seriously. Yep. Okay. So she's not that tough. And she's chubby. Now, I'm a little bit overweight myself. At least I'm not trying to pass as not being chubby. Oh yeah, a weak woman. There we go. Can't stand. But you say, she just beat up by a whole bunch of dudes. Oh, she's a pathetic character. Trying to play the role as a man. I have no sympathy. Actually, if she blows up the world, I'm okay with that. It's a dumbass world that probably never existed. In fact, I wish I had old school STO footage to see if they just add this world in here. I'm not impressed. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn on the audio again.
Interesting.
No, it's not.
She has somehow used Pavo's transmitter as a long-range transporter. Tilly could be anywhere in the quadrant now. If we are fortunate, we might find further clues among the Terran equipment. They did go to considerable trouble to arrange this site.
Alright, so Tilly used a crystal technology alien race thing that doesn't exactly exist in Star Trek, only in the Kirtzman Trek universe. And again, I want to...
I think we have found all we can here. It may be advisable to return to your vessel so that we can deal with the situation in local space.
Really? That was what I was looking for? Seriously, what did I pick up? Let's look here. I picked up a weapon. I picked up this. Ugh. I don't know. Again, I hate Kurtzman's track. Let's beam up.
Now that you have secured the research preserve, we must find a way to return the remaining Terrans and their vessel. We can use the eye. Indeed.
Alright, it looks like I get to, so the thing is, I can destroy the other ships. Why can't I destroy this one? It makes no sense whatsoever. Yep. Bringing on the pain. This ship is not that tough. You may have got me an attractive beam, but I'm still going to kill you. Okay, so again, bring up my question. Why can't I destroy their ship? Just because they're a Federation in another universe. Also, I want to remind you that Kirk was the first one that actually transported through time. But this erases all that. Completely erases anything with our universe.
Pointless. As much as
Oh,
it
shut
pains
the
me to
fuck up,
say
you dumb
this.
bitch.
Fine by me.
Your display has been updated with the locations to place probes around Discovery.
So, do you see, like...
Once the probes are in place, they will trigger an eye.
Fuck you.
Agreed.
Alright, so now they agree to go back. So seriously, if you guys watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine, they changed the transporters around on DS9 in order to make sure this could not, like, nobody from our side could transport over there. But now, all of a sudden, it's all happening here, all before Kirk's time, over and over and over again. In the Disgraceful series, in the Star Trek Online in their Disgraceful episodes, fuck Kirtzman. And fuck his bullshit. Alright, with that, guys, let's go ahead and continue with the mission. I'm going to go ahead. We'll plot a course to this thing. This probe.
Keep those Klingon ships off.
Oh, I got more, huh? Is that the only ship? Yeah, let's not let this thing shoot at me. Alright, I'm going to attack plan. There. Let's shoot the shit out of this thing. There we go. So I remember the beginning of the last episode I did, I was like surrounded by him and my hull plating, and I'm pretty sure if you look at the combat, deals phaser damage. They should have disruptor damage and phaser damage. And I'm protected very well against phasers and disruptors. Alright, we've cloaked while I'm firing at you. Alright. Yep. Attack plan Omega. Firing. So we have one more to do over there. Where is it? But let's look again at our combat. What is... See here, Klingon bird of prey. See your torpedo damage. IS unit deals. No, I don't care. What about the IS? No. Quantum, no. Disruptor. So phaser cannons. That's my phaser cannons. Disgracery. IS. Come on. Klingon bird of prey deals 12 disruptor damage. So, again, Klingons do disruptor damage. Federation does phaser damage. And if you look at my ship, I am well protected at the top ranks against phaser damage, with the exception of here. This gets everything at 15. So, I'd be better if I had another one of those there, but I wanted to do... Well, I had them available, so I didn't want to make another one. Alright, one more ship, right? Oh, there we go. Alright, we're taking care of this thing first. Come on. There we go. Alright, 8. Attack plan Omega. There we go, come on.
Ion storm intensifying.
Come on.
Soon it will shift Discovery and any ships near him back to the 23rd century.
C4. I want to wait. There we go.
Shields won't last long if this is about.
So again, with all my speed, I've done very little of taking up damage. I'm going to attack plan Beta to get rid of this heavy cruiser. Yeah, I like that. Firing at the rear. And this is a small bird of prey. I'm not going to increase my speed here. There we go.
What's the holdup?
New target. Make sure it fires only at the Disgraceful. Alright, let's take care of this Klingon bird of prey over here. Increasing his speed. Attack plan Beta. Boom. Not loving it. Alright, this is more of a battle cruiser over here. Alright, I'm going to remove its resistance here in a second. Go. Omega.
This is Discovery. We're moving into position.
They'd better get those Klingons off our back. Otherwise, this is gonna be a real short trip.
Shields are critical.
Yeah, I don't like fags like her.
Emergency power to shields. Now!
So much.
She's not a strong character. She's just a bitch.
Probes are in position.
And it's astounding why
Activating
women
field.
do not understand the
3,
difference between a bitch and a strong character.
1. Engage.
Okay, do not play that holy Star Trek music in this series. And the whole flip thing is fucking retarded. Seriously, guys.
The ion storm has cleared, and we're receiving standard readings from Pavo. It's broadcasting its song.
Do you know why that is? Because the retardation has left. Alright, so on one of my ships, I think it was, yeah, on Torque, on his Ferengi ship, I got one of these items. And I figured I'd just try it out to see if it, like, shoots those bolts and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's... I'd rather stick with the traditional stuff. More shit. Okay. Let's depart this
The
system.
ion storm has cleared. Once the research team.
At least I have this. I love that. Alright, guys. That was another episode we have completed. That suffering
It
is
will take
over
some time
with.
to evaluate the impact of the Terran occupation of Pavo.
Pavo, I don't think
The
exists.
agonizer
At least those
technology
stupid
they
crystals
used
do
to
not
manipulate
exist.
The planetary biosphere was invasive and damaging. I am concerned about the effect it had upon the Pavan ecology, and how that will affect future attempts at interaction with the planet. The fact that Captain Tilly remains at large is troubling. Her technological prowess and propensity for violence should make her presence in this time quite disruptive. Should she acquire current technology and return to her own time, it is possible that she will rewrite history as we know it, turning our universe into one more like her own, if not worse.
Okay, so again,
In the meantime, we both have our duties to attend to. It has been agreeable working with you. Live long and prosper.
so real quickly, to change the timeline, you know, again, she came to the future, and it's not our time. She's also from the she is from the alternate universe. I believe she's been an alternate universe of another alternate universe because I don't consider anything that Kirtzman do part of the Prime universe. Anybody who does, fuck you too. So, but she can't change. I mean, the whole story plot thing is just fucked up. And yeah. Anyway, I'm having an issue whether I want to grab this shit item that doesn't exist because those crystals do not exist as far as I'm concerned. My only reason for watching beyond season 1 of Disgraceful, even watching season 1, I mean, I did not enjoy season 1 at all. My brother found Picard to be boring season 1. This particular thing, I don't know if I want this. Because A, I want to give no credit this exists. But the thing is, me getting this item is a completely worthless item for me to get. Not just for this character, I can craft this. I can craft this for free. So the question is, should I at least get this? It's a ground device. Gives me plus 8 hit points every 1 second for 15 seconds. But my problem is I don't want to give any credit to Star Trek, Disgraceful, or Kirtzman. So, hang on, subtract. So this item would actually be helpful and it would be useful. But since I hate fucking Kirtzman so much and his bullshit, guess what, Star Trek Online? I'd rather get a useless item that is actually, you know, I could get at least 10,000 credits for that, almost. Or I'll give it away in my fleet bank if it's not bound to my character. So I'm collecting this item.
Congratulations.
Because I am not giving Kirtzman or Star Trek Online any kudos or anything.
This is Captain Kumarke of the
Fuck you, don't interrupt. I hate it when they select an episode for me. But no, I'm not giving any credit, so I refuse to do that shit. I refuse to collect that. The thing is, I do wonder if some of these items here, there's some freaking item I got, I don't know where it came from. It was part of the dilithium store under the reclaim section. That I got something. I don't know where it came from. In fact, even this item, I don't know where it came from. It might actually have some kind of roots in Star Trek Online. Star Trek Disgraceful that I don't know about. But I do want to mention, now that I had this open, all of these items. This used to be full of ships that I had won over the years from doing these events. You know, the Christmas events, the the anniversary events or something. All these new items, which I no longer get for free because, you know, because Star Trek Online has decided to use all the Kirtzman shit, and nobody gives a shit about the new ships. Nobody gives a shit about this. They don't know how to create their own stuff and their own character anymore. I mean, they're just throwing shit together from this new stuff, and they're adding all this feminist bullshit, and so they're not making the money they did because they're not, you know, making good materials. So, guys, what I'm saying just in that little thing is, play the good stuff. You know, if you need the items. And again, in this episode that we just played, the episode before that we played. Let's see here. Let's go here. Not Gamma. In this episode here,
I am the leader of a Vulcan research
this item
team
here,
studying the unique ecology of the planet Pop.
That item I will have to play several times to collect for my science vessels. So with that, guys, we are done with this episode. Stay tuned to the next episode where I'll be bitching about the same stuff. And I might even add new actual facts about the feminist movement that history, or they're trying to remove from actual history, because they don't want those facts to be known, because they want to actually bitch and complain about things that don't actually exist, like male authority, and was it white supremacy, and the poor victimhood of the women. With that, guys, have a great day.